everyone thought Aaron Hills just had Dustin Johnson's name all over it. And, you know, he may prove us wrong. He may be able to dig himself out of, you know, the unfortunate circumstances that he's in now. But the guy did just have his second child, and he had to leave probably less than 24 hours after the fact. That's got to count for something.
Yeah, so it's still, you know, no matter what happens for DJ this week, it's not total loss, right? I mean, he's dealing with being a parent again and fatherhood, and so there's a lot going on for him now off the course that wasn't the case last year at Oakmont. So very tough to repeat at a U.S. Open to begin with. There's a reason why this hasn't happened since Curtis Strange in the 80s. So, you know, whatever happens for DJ, things could be worse, and I'm sure this is just a short blip on the radar for him.
Well, I know you had the chance to sit down with DJ a little bit earlier this year. He talked at length about his family and the stability that he received, you know, just by having their support and you know, Paulina and now 2 kids around him. We've seen it for a lot of players. Having that stability can be a good thing, make them play their best golf. Maybe a guy like Jason Day would be an example. But in a situation like this, might be a bit of a distraction when, you know, a child is born right in the middle of a major championship week. Which direction do you think it's going for DJ?
I think anybody could kind of relate to that, right? If your home life is good, you're able to do a better job at work. I think for athletes, maybe it's similar. I think there is a connection there. I think for DJ, yeah, I did. When I sat down with him, I was surprised and impressed by how grounded he seemed. I do think it's a kind of a new era for DJ, and it's not a fluke that he's #1 in the world. I think the fluke is happening right now, that he's having a rough round today and may turn out to not be a factor this week. But I don't read into that as something to look for going forward. I think this is just kind of an off week for him, and I think he's a force that's here to stay.